Hi Boys and Girls Club members. Today in the kitchen I'm going to show you how to make quesadillas. 3 ways. We're going to do it in the microwave, on the stovetop, in the skillet, and in the oven. And it is super easy. Something that anybody that you're babysitting or any of your siblings can help you with. So what you need is some flour tortillas. You need some shredded cheese. And if you don't have it shredded, it's super simple too. Just get your block of cheese, get a grater, and you can do it right into a bowl. And for me, with all my quesadillas, I love to have beans because they're so healthy. You can get it in a can, you can get it in a bag, you have to cook it ahead of time. But if you get it in a can, all you have to do is open it, rinse it, and they're ready to go. There's no cooking involved. And then for the inside of the quesadillas, whatever you have in your refrigerator, your pantry, or your freezer, anything can work for the filling. So I've got some red pepper, I have some chopped spinach or spinach leaves, and then I have some corn, which I love in my quesadillas. So let's start with the microwave method. It's so simple, your siblings who are 5 or 6 years old could do it. You have a plate that goes safely in the microwave. You have 2 tortillas. You're gonna fill the tortilla with some cheese at the bottom. Then you're gonna put some beans, those delicious and healthy beans that are really rich in protein. We're gonna put a little bit of spinach and a little bit of red pepper. And then I'm gonna put just a little bit more cheese on top. So when I put this top tortilla on, it's gonna act like glue, the cheese is. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave for about 1 minute and it's ready. Unlike when you make it in the skillet or in the stove, you're gonna wanna eat these right away. So you can just cut them right into wedges and eat them before they get like really hard, which in the microwave they will. So now I'm gonna show you the second way to make quesadillas, and that's on the stovetop in a skillet. So we wanna heat our pan up, and if you have a non-stick skillet, you don't need to add the oil, but I'm using a regular skillet, and I'm only gonna use a little bit of oil. And I'll tell you why you're just gonna use a little bit, is because if you use too much, your quesadilla is gonna be soggy. So we're gonna just have that, you pushed her on the pan, just like that. The oil is gonna go all over. We're gonna put 1 large flour quesadilla into the pan. We're gonna put cheese all over. Try not to get it too close to the edge because then it messes up your pan for the next one. And then I'm gonna use my beans to add some healthy protein. And on this side, I'm just gonna use 1/2 of the quesadilla. I'm gonna add some spinach, some red pepper, and I'm gonna also add some corn. So we're gonna just let this sit for about 3 minutes until the filling gets hot and the cheese melts. We're gonna flip it with a spatula, fold it in half, press down. We're gonna push down so the glue, which is our cheese, can help the quesadilla stick together. So once it's out of the pan, we're gonna put it on a cutting board and we're gonna cut it into wedges. And that's our skillet method. So our last method is the oven method. And try this method when you're making quesadillas, when you wanna make a lot and you want them all hot at the same time. For the oven method, you're gonna wanna take a large tortilla, put it on a tinfoil lined pan. You can spray it, which I just find it to be the easiest way, and put the spray side down. Then you're gonna take your filling, and in this case, before we built the tortilla all with individual vegetables, which is fine too, but if you wanna make a lot, just mix it all in a bowl. So I'm gonna line this quesadilla with some cheese, just 1/2 one side. I'm gonna take some of that filling and I'm gonna fill it with this delicious chicken and corn and green pepper filling. I'm gonna fold it over, press down a little bit, then I'm gonna put it in the oven for maybe 5 minutes at 400 degrees. After the 5 minutes, I took the pan out of the oven and I'm just flipping the quesadillas. And it's really meant to just help it cook and melt on the other side. You can use a spatula to press down and maybe put it in the oven for another 5 minutes, and then they'll be done. And just like the others, we're going to cut them into wedges. Put them on a plate. And look at how all these came together so quickly. We have our microwave, 1 minute. Our skillet, which is a little bit browner, as you can see, that took us about 5 minutes. And now we have our oven quesadillas, and you could do these in about 10 or 15 minutes. Thank you for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. And will you promise to post on your Instagram and tag us at the Boys and Girls Club of Chicago, either your photos or ask us any cooking questions or share with us what you liked or didn't like about today's recipe.